Today, I'm going to be reading more of your crochet stories. Hey, babes! Welcome back to Moonbae Crochet. It is Brandy, and today I am reading more stories that you guys have submitted to me in my inbox, so that's super exciting. In case you are new here, my name is Brandy. I love to do crochet content on here, sharing patterns that I love, giving you guys gift ideas for certain holidays or special events, sometimes having a cute little crochet and chit chat moment, and sometimes reading stories, whether they are r/MIT whole stories that have to do with crochet, or whether they are your submitted stories that you've sent to my inbox. If any of that kind of content sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, sticking around. We have lots of fun here. And like I said, if you have any stories that you would like to share with me about whatever craft that you're into, it doesn't have to be about crochet. It could be knitting, scrapbooking, whatever you guys are into. And they also don't have to be crazy bad stories like r/MI stories. They can be sweet stories, they can be funny stories, whatever you guys got, I'm here to listen. So my email is always linked down below. Feel free to send me your stories there. And usually at the end I also will show pictures of things that you guys have worked on. So yeah, it's a fun time. So if you have anything you want to share with me, go ahead and send it there. And without further ado, let's hop right into your guys' submissions. Alright, the first crochet story is from a subscriber named Oh What's Her Name, and it says, "Hello, I have been loving watching your Am I the crochet videos. I would like to submit a story. This is a story about me wanting to learn how to crochet and how my sister-in-law reacted to me sharing that with her. To start, I will say that me and my sister-in-law have always had a great relationship. I have become known as the crafty person in the family and make all kinds of things from etching glass and wood burning to Cricut machine vinyl projects. I have wanted to learn to crochet for a long time. When I mentioned it to my sister-in-law, she told me, 'No, everything you make is cool and adding fiber as a medium is lame.' Every time I would mention it, she would start in on how crochet looks so old lady. She once even said an unprovoked, 'Please don't ever crochet me anything.' Like, yes, I am known for making tumblers or etched glasses and things for my family and friends, but I felt that was uncalled for. I responded by saying, 'Don't worry, I won't waste my time.' I have now been crocheting since January and have made several things, a few cardigans, a tank dress, and a skull tee. She now has said that she wants me to make her a cardigan and that she thinks they are so cool. I told her I already promised her I wouldn't crochet her anything, to which I was told was uncalled for and rude. Thankfully, my husband told her, 'You did ask her when she started not to make you something.' I don't think it's uncalled for me to not want to make something for someone who did nothing but rag on my desire to learn how to make the very thing they want me to make for them. Thanks for all your videos and hope you have a wonderful day." Well, class, this is a grade A lesson in not everyone in your life deserves a crochet gift. I think you all know that by now. And I mean, this is very cut and dry. It's not even so much like, oh, maybe this person wouldn't appreciate it as much, or maybe, no. She straight up told you, "Don't ever crochet me anything." And you're like, okay, yeah, don't worry about it. I won't. And now all of a sudden that she sees your stuff is cool, and then she's like, "Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. You should make me one." No. Nobody is entitled to that. That is so crazy. Why are people like this? Don't switch up now all of a sudden that you see that the stuff is cute and it's not old lady like you said it was gonna be. Crochet has come such a long way, and I think the misconceptions of that it's an old lady hobby or whatever. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with it being an old lady hobby either. First of all, old ladies are great. All of our grandmas and aunties and moms and stuff, it's beautiful. And I think it's also beautiful that it has taken this turn, and now there's so many modern things. For the Frills, for example, she's one of my favorite crochet artists. She crochets these beautiful pieces of clothing that are crocheted, and it's just so gorgeous. They look like stuff that you can get in a store, right? Not everything is freaking doilies and granny square blankets anymore, and I feel like her misconception with that and being rude and telling you no, you do so many cool things, throwing fiber arts into the mix would be so lame, don't ever make me anything, ew, I hate that attitude. I hate it. So okay, yeah, don't ever crochet or anything, ever. No. Get out of my face with all that BS. No. I think you were completely in the right to be nope, you told me not to. So, love that for you. Alrighty, this next one is from a subscriber named Jennifer, and the subject line is funny crochet story submission. So, I'm excited. This says, "Hello, hope all is well. I'm Jennifer. I love your videos and personality, especially sharing stories. They're great to listen to while working on projects. Just had a quick, funny crochet story to share if you'd like. I was going to Las Vegas with my mom for a fun weekend, and I brought a yarn bag so I could crochet on the plane and when we were in the hotel room. My carry-on went through some scanners at TSA just fine, but my small yarn bag was sent for secondary screening. I was confused because I was like, what could possibly have triggered this? It's just yarn. Not even crochet hooks or threading needles. So I watched the TSA agent pull out all the small skeins of yarn and yell to his coworker nearby, "It's just yarn, it's all yarn." I'll never forget his angry and disappointed tone. Like he was mad that it was just yarn. I don't know what he was expecting. He shoved all of the yarn back into the bag and shoved the bag back towards me without another word. I took the bag, we went on our way. I'll always remember the TSA agent who seemed upset that my bag was just yarn. Thanks for listening and hope you have a wonderful day, Jennifer. Oh my gosh, that is funny. That is true though. Like, I wonder what triggered that. Like, it's just yarn. I wonder why it got sent off for secondary screening. But oh my gosh, the fact that this TSA agent, I'm just imagining some big, scary, buff guy. Maybe it wasn't that, but that's just what I'm picturing. He's like, oh hell yeah, like I'm ready to bust some criminals right now. I'm ready to take down someone that's about to like do something nefarious, and then gets a bag full of yarn. Wow. What a disappointment that must have been for him. Unfortunately, my guy, I feel like you should be happy that it was just yarn, first of all. That guy was really just itching for like a spark, something interesting in his day. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, well, yeah, it was just yarn, unfortunately, but fortunately for you, and you got sent on your way and everything was all good, so thank goodness. I'm glad that they didn't like confiscate your yarn or something. That would have been horrible. Ooh, okay, so someone named Nintendo Gamer Gal sent an Am I the Asshole story. They said, not my story, but sending it to you. Oh, I actually read this story in my last Am I the Asshole story, so I'm sorry I barely saw it now. Thank you, Crochet Nintendo Girl, or what was it? No, Nintendo Gamer Gal, sorry. But thank you for submitting that to me. I actually did read that story in my last Am I the Asshole video. But yeah, I found it on my own. I was just like really searching through the trenches of Reddit. But yeah, it was the one about the guy who crochets, and he got called cheap by his coworker because he refused to make her anything going forward after she didn't pay him for the last thing that he made. And I'm like, where does he get off? Or where does she get off calling him cheap when she didn't pay him? Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that one was a really good story. So thank you for submitting it, even though I didn't see it until just now. So sorry about that. Whenever I see that you guys send me stuff, I automatically just like throw them in my stories for YouTube folder on my Gmail. And then once I'm ready to sit down and make one of these videos, I go through them and I'm like, okay, like what do we have here? So I'm so sorry I didn't see that until just now. But I hope you enjoyed my reading of the story in the last video anyway. Okay, this next story is from a subscriber named Katie. She said, "Hi Brandy, my name is Katie and I have been watching you from New Zealand." Oh my gosh, that's so cool. "I absolutely love all your videos, especially all of the story submission ones, and decided I would submit something of my own. This isn't necessarily a story, it's more of a question, but it has one attached to it, so I assumed it would be fine. I am a year 11 in high school." Oh, 15 years old? And you're a junior? Whoa. Wow, that's crazy. Because, I mean, I don't know. I know I started school a little late. Oh, I guess that does make sense, right? Because then you could turn 16 and then in your senior year. No, wait, that still seems young. No, maybe not. Because then your senior year, you could turn 17, I guess. I started school late, so I graduated when I was 18, but most of my friends were still 17 at the time, I think. So, okay, maybe that makes sense. Anyway, sorry. Tangent over. Why does my Gmail keep closing? I am a year 11 in high school, 15 years old, and have been crocheting for about 4 years now. In year 9, my parents pushed me into taking business and economic studies as a class. Each year, all of the businesses and economics students have a market day where they sell a product and run a business. Oh my god, that sounds really fun actually. Since year 9, I have been selling crochet amigurumi and running the business completely on my own. I enjoy it for the most part and work on my own because nobody else in my class was interested in crocheting. I have also come to enjoy working on my own because I can make all the decisions without consulting anyone else. This year, I am working with one of my friends doing crochet, and it has been reasonably difficult. I love working with her, but I have found it kind of hard trying to coordinate everything with someone else. We are both also unfortunately good procrastinators. Market day is in 3 weeks, and we are rushing to finish making our products, which is where I met an issue. We are both making 3 products each. My friend is making chickens, jellyfish, and ducks. I really enjoy making sea animals and originally planned on making turtles, whale sharks, and dragons. I couldn't find a dragon pattern that I liked though. I moved on to thinking maybe making baby octopuses, but realized that the safety eyes I have are too big and the size I need won't arrive in time. I have no idea what else to make and I am really struggling. If I don't make another thing, we won't hit our estimated profit, and I don't feel like doing that amount of math again. So please let me know if you have any thoughts or suggestions on animals I could make. Thank you so much, and I will try to update you all after market day, Katie. Oh my gosh. Okay, Katie, well, today is June 20th, and you sent me this on May 31st. So I'm assuming your market is literally tomorrow. I'm so sorry that I saw this so late. Again, like a lot of times things just get kind of backlogged. So I put them away in my folder and then I'm like, okay, like let me, I just kind of film as they come to me and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad that I'm just barely seeing this. Please send me an update. Let me know if you ended up getting done what you needed to get done. And in case you ever run into this snag again, I mean, I think that there's a lot of things that can be quick, like market makes. I know that you said sea animals was kind of your theme, but I really love a loaf cat. They're so quick. I talked about this in my crochet favorites video, but loaf cats and even loaf dogs, but I feel like cats are even quicker because they're practically all one piece except for the tail. And you don't even have to do the color changing ones. You can just do solid loaf cats, and everybody loves a cat. I mean, in my opinion. But yeah, so if you ever need a quick market make again, try a loaf cat. Okay, one, so sorry I got to this so late. I hope that you figured it out, you sweet, sweet girl. Also, too, I think that that is such a cool thing that you've been doing this since you were a freshman in high school. And you're a junior now, like you're about to go into your senior year. So if you want to use this for your senior year market, loaf cats, they're the way to go. But oh my goodness, this is like so, I feel like honored that a high schooler is here watching my channel, one, and then you're all the way in New Zealand. That's like literally the opposite side of the world. I mean, I don't know, the world's round, so but still, like, I don't even know what our time difference is. I'm in California, but that's like crazy. I love that. Thank you for being here, Katie. And this like class that you do, this sounds really cool. Like, even though you said your parents pushed you to do it, seems like you're kind of enjoying yourself. And it's a very good, like, especially if you want to do markets and stuff on your own when you get older and like run your own crochet business. I mean, that is super cool. I love that. And yes, please update me once your market is done. I hope it all went well. Let us all know. And by the way, like what you were saying about like, you've always done it by yourself, so you feel like it's good because you have like complete freedom and stuff like that. Yeah, when you try to coordinate things like that with somebody else, it can feel a little like harder. I completely understand what you're saying. I love just like working on my own. And then when you run into the problem where you're both procrastinators, I am also a procrastinator, so I know what that's like. Yeah, it can be kind of difficult. So, but yeah, I hope you guys got it done. And overall though, I hope that you guys just had fun. I hope you had fun in the experience. I hope it wasn't too stressful, and I hope everything went well. So please let us all know. All right, this next story is from a subscriber named AJ. They said, "Hi Brandy, I've been following you and watching your videos for 2 months now. I am a beginner crocheter and have been crocheting since March. I always grab my tablet, go to my crochet corner, and have you in the background while I crochet. I have a bit of a petty crochet story for you." Okay, first of all, thank you. You guys don't have to tell me all the sweet thing. You don't have to like be like, "Oh my gosh, I love you. Your videos are so nice." Like, it's just not necessary, but I do always appreciate it. So thank you, thank you. Here's some background. I'm an instrumental music teacher, and I just finished my first year of teaching. At my school, we had a choir teacher. She's leaving my school, and I'm taking over the program, who I thought I'd form a dynamic duo with. I was sorely mistaken. Here are some things she's done that f***ed me over. 1. lied to me about how to obtain a sub if I'm sick. She told me I'd had to pay for my sub out of my booster budget. At the time, my budget was $200. 2. Get our school kicked out of performing at the city Christmas tree lighting. I want to know how and why she did that, but oh my gosh. 3. Stole money out of my booster budget. Okay, I mean, I'm not a teacher. I don't know what a booster budget is, but she's stealing money out of your budget. This is crazy. 4. When the choir teacher subbed for me while I was at an IEP meeting, instead of letting my student leaders lead the class, she decided to teach them the music that had been worked on for months and tried to change the style and gave incorrect corrections to rhythms that were perfect. Don't even get me started on the advice she tried to give my brass players. Now, on to the petty crochet. My department at work wanted to give choir teacher a present and asked us to chip in. More like our department head wanted us to. I didn't want to spend my money on her, so I was just going to crochet her a shark keychain. She doesn't deserve it, but I had crappy yarn that I wanted to get rid of. The theater teacher gave me some money, $75, and told me to crochet the choir teacher some flowers. I asked theater teacher what kind of flowers. She said orange lilies with the most devious smirk. I called her an evil genius. Orange lilies symbolize hatred. I did not know this. I'm loving this. Oh my god. The theater teacher has had beef with the choir teacher for years, to the point the two got into an argument and the choir teacher ended up crying and snitching to the principal. Choir teacher loves flowers and talks about what they symbolize. She doesn't know that the theater teacher and I both have knowledge in floral symbolism. I crocheted the choir teacher 2 orange lily pens for her gift basket. The department head decided to give the choir teacher her gift basket at the teacher luncheon on the last day of school during the goodbye speeches. When she saw the orange lily pens, her face dropped. She tried to feign a smile and be thankful, but I can tell in her eyes she was seething. Choir teacher came up to ask me about the pens, and I said innocently, "Money is tight." So I decided to put one of my many talents to use and made her some custom pens. She then asked why I chose orange, and I said I was going for a summer vibe. Choir teacher's face was trying so hard not to show her anger, but I could see her eye twitching, metaphorically. Theater teacher saw the conversation happening and heard everything. She told me she was so proud of me, and it was the best $75 she's ever spent. Also, many other teachers and staff loved the flower pens and asked me to make them some. They all paid me $10 per pen. I love that. I would never use my crochet abilities for evil, but I will have my exceptions when it comes to people that have done me wrong. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for creating your channel. Your videos help me with my Crojo best wishes, best wishes, AJ. I love it. I am here for the pettiness. I would not have known about this orange lily thing. I don't know about flowers. I can't even tell you the names of flowers most of the time, okay? I think they're beautiful. But if somebody gave me orange lilies as a gift because they symbolize hatred, I would not know. I'd be like, oh my gosh, how beautiful. And I love orange. I was born in November, okay? My birthstone is that weird orangey color. But I think orange looks good on me. I love orange nails. I love orange. So if somebody gave me orange flowers, but specifically lilies, I would not know that they were trying to tell me that. I would be like, oh my gosh, how pretty. So honestly, I like that she had that knowledge. I like that you played dumb also. I like that you were like, oh yeah, money's tight. Like I was going for a summer vibe. That's hilarious. That's like, I like you, AJ. I love your vibe. I'm loving the evil energy. Not that you're evil, okay? I think that when somebody does you wrong like that, first of all, the fact that you even were like, yeah, okay, I'll crochet her something, especially even though you're like, yeah, I have cheap, crappy yarn that I want to get rid of, but still, I was going to say, you could not have paid me to crochet something for somebody that I dislike. I would have been like, no, here you go. Here's my $5 contribution. There you go. Don't spend it all in one place type of situation. But the fact that you did get paid actually to make the flower pens, but honestly that you were both in on it, you and the theater teacher, which by the way, I was a theater kid in high school, okay? So the fact that the theater teacher's in on this too, I'm loving it. I love this story. Thank you so much for submitting it. That's incredible. I love that for you. And I'm glad that she's gone. Like, Ew, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Perfect. Amazing. All right, so now I'm going to just show you guys a few of the projects that have been submitted. In my last reading crochet submissions video, I did get a submission from a subscriber whose YouTube name is Frankly. They forgot to attach the photos to their submission, so they did send me a follow-up email, and here are some of their works. And I also did ask for pictures of their cat because they did tell me that black cat hair gets in all of their crochet items. So here's their kitty. I love it. Oh my gosh, so many cute like not works in progress, like finished projects. Lovies, how cute. The mermaid tail blankets, and that one is like Gryffindor colors. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, this crochet baby blanket is so adorable as well. It's like a little baby doll on it with a crocheted outfit also. But the colors of the blanket are so cute. Thank you, Frankly, for sending me these photos. Okay, I have another submission from Merit. They said, "Hi, I just wanted to share my whip with you. I love your videos." Oh my gosh. In this photo, they're literally watching my video. Ah! What the heck? Oh my gosh, I love it. "I love your videos. When I'm back from work and I can finally crochet again, it's so relaxing to have you yap and me just listening in. I'm working on this lovely Ada top pattern from Kukuruku Crochet on Etsy and Instagram. I wanted to make this top for my graduation that I have soon. Thank you for the amazing videos and keep crocheting." And oh my gosh, this is like gorgeous. Oh, that little yarn spinner that you have. It looks like a little paw print. That is so cute. You have such a cute little setup also. Like your switch in the background. I also have a switch light. Mine's yellow. And I wanted the pink one, but back when I got it in 2020, the pink one was sold out, and I was like so desperate to play Animal Crossing, so I got the yellow one. But then I got myself a little cinema roll pink cover to like a skin for it, and so it's kind of pink now. But and then I see you have like a little clay Bulbasaur too. I love Bulbasaur so much. And then your D&D dice. What the heck? I love this. I feel like we could be besties. But oh my gosh, this top that you're making, it looks so intricate and beautiful. I love the colors. Oh, love it. Love it. Thank you for sharing, Merit. And we have another one from a subscriber named Clara. They said, "Hi, Brandy. I hope your Monday is going well. You can share my post below. I also added a close-up of the cat and canoe with the seat. I wanted to share my queen-size pillowcases that are done, approximately 33 inches by 22 inches. And these are the pillow covers." Wow. This looks like a lot of work. Like, some of you guys have like the patience of saints. I swear, I cannot do anything more complicated than simple amigurumi most of the time. I just cannot bring myself to do it. They also said that it took them a few months to complete, and the cold days really helped with completing it because they were like so big that they felt like big blankets. I've been there. Sometimes like doing like big thick projects in the summertime is sometimes not the most comfortable thing in the world, but like doing them in the winter and then they get big enough to like cover your legs and stuff while you're working on them, I love that. That's like real nice and cozy. So thank you for sharing that, Clara. Okay, and that looks like that is all the submissions we have for today. So thank you all so much for everybody that submitted. My inbox is now completely dry. So if anybody wants to share another story, please feel free. My email is again always linked down below. And if you don't have a story, always feel free to send me your works in progress or just like your finished projects as well. Also, I'm always down to see whatever you guys have to share. Thank you so much. I really feel grateful that you guys feel so comfortable to be sharing these things with me. It feels like an honor. So thank you again. I am now going to go make myself a little flatbread pizza with some lavash bread, and I'm really excited. I'm like getting super hungry. Thank you guys again all so much for being here as always, and if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of your day, week, month, night, whatever you're having. Please enjoy yourself, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye!